Looking back to your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learned in the progression from it to the full product? Quality of holding a shot steady.
When we done our first preliminary task, we had no experience of holding the camera steady. We practiced by using our preliminary task, so the skills improved, but also we used a tripod so we can have more professional finish and of a higher quality.
Quality of the framing shot.
We learnt about more shots that had more of a variety within our film. For example, in our preliminary task, we only had medium and medium 2 shots, whereas in our film, we used more shots such as long shots, close-up, over the shoulder, etc. So the audience can get bored. So the audience don't get bored of the same position of the character.
Quality of shooting materials appropriate to the task set, i.e., the content of your film pre and post editing was consistent with the exam directives.
We used sound to create a mood for the raw thing, whereas in the preliminary task we didn't, because it gives an effect on the audience. For example, we added music to create tension and put the audience in the position of the character and how they feel. We also used better scenery because even though the preliminary task looks like an interview, we used better mise-en-scene for the raw thing. For example, there was other tables in the background from the preliminary task, whereas in the raw film, everything looked specific and related to the film and the genre.
Quality of selecting mise-en-scene, including colour, figure, lighting, objects, and setting.
We planned better this time round because we learnt if we didn't reserve a room or place, we wouldn't get to where we intended to go. Like in the preliminary task, we didn't get a room. We used better lighting for our raw films, such as candles, gave the scenery scary effect and flashy effect. We was planned better and prepared to film and used objects related to our genre, e.g. knife and fire.
Quality of editing so that meaning is apparent to the viewer.
We used more shots because our feedback from our preliminary task audience was that the tempo didn't flow due to not many shots. This time around, we used a various amount of shots, but mainly jump shots, so it gives an effect of something happening fast, which gives the atmosphere for our target audience.
Quality of using sound with images and editing appropriately for the task set.
We added sound to make more atmosphere, which linked to the genre. We also used images in the film of the female lots, so the images of the same person gives an effect from the audience of someone either being stalked or someone being obsessive. It was appropriate for the film to have these factors because this is what I saw and learnt in the other 6 films I analysed.
Quality of positioning and movement of actors.
The position of the character in the film was good because it was the preliminary task where it was minimal movement, but this is appropriate for the genre of the interview, whereas the character position was appropriate for the horror. I've learnt that the position on was the conventional by doing research in other films and being in the audience position. I know how they feel. For example, if you can only see half a face, you believe something's secret.
Quality of group planning, meeting targets, organisation.
Our communication in our group was minimal, which led to less work being done. Therefore, deadlines didn't meet, which means the whole group would get in trouble for one person. The organiser did put schedules, etc. on the board, and we did get deadlines met eventually, but it was like no one would stick to them. We had a lot of 6 days, which meant that they got left behind up by other groups.
Group dynamics, i.e. how did your group work together?
Overall, in our group, we had a lot of missed days, so communication was hard. When we did communicate, it was good, but never maintained.
Other points of evaluation, e.g. equipment related.
We got all our equipment out on time and went in on time, therefore that went well. We also used a tripod so the audience could get more of a professional view and sharp look.